It was our hired man, Jake Trumper, who told me that pride is a blade with two sharp edges. Too little pride comes at the cost of one's self-respect. Too much can lead to folly of another kind, the need to impress. One hot, dry spring, I fell victim to pride. It started innocently enough, with a bike race.
On your mark, get set, go! I got to ride my uncle's motorcycle. You should have seen me on that Norton. I bet I was doing 55, 60 easy.
Yeah, but then some guys ain't even driving a tractor yet. Come on, Rocket.
Rocket spend the day with you at school again, did he?
Yeah.
Well, he keeps this up, Ben. We're gonna have to start calling you Mary.
Dumb stray. Never stays put where he's supposed to and never comes when you want him to.
Yeah, just like someone else I know.
Jake, when do I get to drive the tractor?
Well, you know that's up to your ma, kid. But now you keep your nose clean. I'll put a good word in for you.
It'll take more than a good word from you, Jake. I thought you were going to finish digging the garden.
I will, Ma.
In case I wasn't clear, I meant in time to grow something this year.
Ma, Lazarus and the guys were just...
When I was raised, Ben, a boy earned grown-up privileges by acting like a grown-up. Does that sound unreasonable to you?
No.
Good. Now put your books in the house. We have to get some things from the store, and when we come back, you can get to work on the garden. How's the seeding coming?
Done. Of course, if we don't get rain soon, it'll all be for naught. Hell, I can't hardly recall a drier spring since the early 30s.
Wouldn't know. Long before my time, Jake.
Come on over. Come on, kids. Afternoon, folks. Gather around here, and I've got a few things I'd like to tell you about.
Moses? Who's this fella?
Some Munio government guy here to talk about the drought.
Suppose they want to tax us for that too now.
That'd be a refreshing change, eh, Jake? Honesty in government.
How do you figure that?
It'd be the first time in history the government ever admitted that we're paying them for absolutely nothing. With the aim of preventing the preventable, I'm making my way across the province this season with a message of caution.
Not exactly what you call a exciting public speaker, is he?
This from the man who could put the dead to sleep at a town council meeting. Dry grass and careless fires are a dangerous combination. And we at the Saskatchewan Fire Service, we urge you, please use extra caution every time you strike a match this season. And remember, boys and girls, remember what Gordy the Gopher says, it isn't just forests that burn. Will you remember that? Thank you very much.
Excuse me, Mr. Perkins.
Sir, can you tell me roughly how many prairie grass fires you expect in the province this year? More than last year? And if so, how are you prepared to deal with that?
Well, we can't know for sure, ma'am. If the drought continues, we certainly expect a record year.
Who's she?
Name's Hattie Fisher. She's a newspaper reporter from Winnipeg.
What's she doing out here?
She says she's writing up a series of articles. Springtime in the Farm Belt.
Hey, Jake. Have you ever seen a real big prairie fire?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't mind telling you, it was a scary thing. Much burns quicker than dry grass.
Wow. Well, what would a fella do if he got caught in a fire like that?
Well, if that fellow was smart, he'd light himself a backfire, cross his fingers, and hope that St. Pete wasn't picking up new hands at the pearly gates that day. Well, either that or run like hell.
What do you know? Another postcard from Molly.
Yes. It seems she and Greg are headed for Africa now.
Greg Oakes. Talk about life's strange turns. Who'd have thought those two would end up back together again?
No accounting for taste, is there?
Oh.
What do you think, Julia?
I think Gate is going to be quite surprised when he sees this.
Oh, that poor dear man. Ever since Molly left, this place has been badly in want of a woman's touch.
Yes, and I have a feeling it's a woman's touch that won't soon be forgotten either.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Violet must be doing some job in that store gate to give you so much free time.
As long as I own 51%, she's the junior partner. Besides, Violet Beaudry is a widow 3 times over. Pays not to spend too much time in that woman's company. That's why I'm going to Florida on Saturday.
Well, I heard there's lots of widows down there, too.
Well, there's widows, and then there's Violet. She's what you call a master widow. How's your well holding out? I hear Lester Rouleau's practically sucking mud out of his.
Yeah, we're not far behind him.
You better get yourself a good willow witching stick, then.
Can't find water with willow gate. Hazel's the only thing for witching.
Hazel? Hazel ain't worth a whoop for divining. You gotta have willow. Think about it, Jake. Willow grows near water, loves water.
Well, now you're right about willow growing near water, but that's the problem, you see. Willow's been growing near water for so long that it's already got a belly full of water.
Ah, horse-hooey,
Now,
Jake.
Hazel, on the other hand, I got me a special hazel witching stick back at the farm. Hell, that stick is so sensitive, you can tell when a fella's got water on the knee.
Oh, that's it. That is the stupidest thing I ever heard. All right, Jake Trumper. Let's just see how good your fancy hazel witching stick is.
What do you got in mind, Kate?
Saturday, high noon, out at the farm. You bring yours, I'll bring mine. First to find water gets bragging rights till he's dead. Loser pays for the drilling.
And you just told me you were going to Florida on Saturday.
Yep. And I can't think of a better way to say goodbye to you, Trumper.
You're on, Kate.
What's wrong, Jake?
Well, I can't seem to find my witching stick. Could have sworn I left her in the barn.
Well, what's it look like?
Forked stick, about yay long, smooth as baby's butt.
Jake,
Yeah.
do you remember that big slingshot I was telling you about? The fancy one me and Lazarus was making last fall?
Yeah.
Dirty 30s. Now that was a drought.
Hold it. Just like that. Please, go on.
Oh, it got so bad, you see the poor frogs swimming through the dust where the sloughs used to be. Under dust swimming. It's not quite so clear as your underwater swimming.
Mind if I look around, take a few more pictures? I mean, you don't find general stores like this every day.
Oh, no, you go right ahead, Miss Fisher. You take as many pictures as you want.
Okay.
Now this would be a nice shot here, Miss Fisher.
Are you here just to irritate me, Jake?
Well, in truth, Kate, we got us a little problem.
Oh?
It seems I lost my special witching stick.
Well, I'd say it's you that's got a little problem, Jake. I'd call that a forfeit.
Now, let's be reasonable here, Kate. Let me see a piece of that copper tubing there.
Why?
I figure if anything can find water, it's probably the plumbing that actually carries the stuff up to a fella's biffy. Now, let me see a piece of that copper tubing. Give me 5 feet. Nope, make it 8. And a pair of those bicycle handlebar grips, too.
Hey, Ben, where are you going?
Got a little red wagon in the barn you can have. Probably go faster than this.
No thanks, Stevie. I'm a tractor man now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Since when?
Ride by our South Field after school and I'll show you.
We'll be there.
So will I.
Oh, Violet, you're here a little early today.
Oh, no. 2 o'clock, partner. Just as we agreed.
This must be where the expression sleepy little town came from.
Crocus may seem like a quiet place, but it's not. Oh, Albert Ricky? He bought the Crocus Breeze last year. But since he can't spell to save his life, and no one in town is willing to work for him...
The power of the press has been silenced. I'm Hattie Fisher.
I heard. Hi. Julia Osborne?
Hi.
Hi.
Anybody home?
The day they came and told me he'd been killed, I practically crawled across the living room floor and lay on that couch for a week. Couldn't move. Couldn't even cry anymore. I swear, if it wasn't for Jake and some good neighbors, Ben would have starved to death.
But eventually you did get off that couch.
Of course. We had a crop to put in. Oh, and by then, I think we must have had at least 24 casserole dishes to return.
I couldn't imagine going on the way you did, Julia.
It's like Daniel used to tell me, farming is not for the sentimental or the faint of heart.
Another beautiful day, is it, Julia?
Lovely, Albert. Provided you're not a farmer.
Oh, yeah, the drought. Plumb forgot.
Oh, have you met Albert Ricky, Hattie?
Hello.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Fisher. Always nice to meet a colleague.
Oh?
You know, a fellow member of the Fourth Estate. I guess nobody told you. I publish the Crocus Breeze. At least I'd like to. Saw you looking in the window. Actually, I was wondering, I know you're a city gal and all, but country life, well, it has a lot to recommend it. I don't suppose you'd ever consider becoming
Mr.
my
Ricky.
editor-in-chief.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Ricky. Please don't misunderstand me. It's not that Crocus isn't a perfectly charming little town. It's just that, well, quite frankly, the Breeze doesn't quite strike me as the place to establish oneself as a serious journalist.
Well, like they say, there are no minor stories, just minor storytellers.
He asks everyone. Don't worry about it.
There he is.
Get out of here.
How could you do something so stupid? You got any idea how many farmers get themselves killed in rollovers every year?
Ben, when I first got my driving license, I had a car accident. And I thought my father was going to be upset with me, but he wasn't. All he said was, Julia, you're not hurt. That's the only thing that matters. And he was right, Ben. Thank God you are not hurt.
Dumb luck is all it was.
Of course, I had permission to drive the car, Ben. You are grounded. There's nothing but school and chores for the next month.
You okay, Jake?
It wasn't me.
It's probably nothing, but I smelled smoke back there. Let's take a look.
that bucket up. Keep everybody's bucket wet. Let's go.
Hey! Just over in Tiger Lily. Heard you got yourself a spot of trouble here. Brought some help.
Well, that ought to do it.
How big?
20, 25 acres maybe, but it's moving fast.
Any idea how it started? We at the fire service do what we can, but there's always going to be some idiot out there, isn't there? Oh, well. You're in experienced hands now. Put us to work.
Give me that.
Right. Okay, well, let's go.
Come on, coming through. Come on, young fellas. Come on, shoot. Get over there. All right, out to the truck now. Come on then, young men. Right, let's go. Chop. Just stand aside, please, Ben. Young men in the truck, please, up and back, and hang on, I'm saying. Hang on tight.
I was joking, of course, but you should have seen how quickly Gate cleared out of the store when I told him he should marry me. For the sake of the business, just in case, God forbid, something should go tragically wrong at the fire.
Well, I don't think Gate would have run quite so fast if he wasn't just a little bit afraid of succumbing to your charms, Violet.
You know something, Julia, dear? I think you're right. When I came into work yesterday, I could smell perfume on that man's hand.
Oh, the bait has been nibbled.
Julia Osborne, if you ever repeat that to anyone, I will deny it.
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
Cancelled. Mr. Golightly came and got all the older boys to help with the fire. Lazarus got to go.
Well, Ben, Lazarus is older than you.
Ma, do you think I could at least go and watch?
No, in case you've forgotten, you are grounded. Tell you what, if you really want to help, there's plenty to do right here.
That's woman's work.
Oh, well, in that case, we both know where there's plenty of men's work for you, don't we? Oh. Violet, why don't you take a break from the kitchen and run these out to the fire with me?
Oh, no, Julia, there's still lots to do here.
Oh, the others can handle things for a while.
Well, it would be nice to see Gate in action. I mean, you know, with Jake and all the other men.
Of course. Bring the soup.
Do you have any boots?
Thanks for doing this, Julia. I was afraid everybody was gonna start eating each other. You know, I don't know if you and Violet are up to this, but we could sure use your help on the fire break.
Well, I'm not so sure I could drag Violet away from here anyways, Jake. It's rare to see business partners getting along so well, isn't it?
It's rare to see Gate and be get along with anybody.
Come on, Rocket, let's go.
She's traveling down there, boys. Watch her on the other end. Right here, too, George.
Sorry, buddy, can't come with me this time.
I don't think she's breathing.
Oh, sure she is, Gate. Just look at it. Oh.
Now I know why they call it the kiss of life.
Guess we're in trouble if we go over there, eh, boy? What are you doing here? Go! Go home! Fine. Suit yourself, you damn dog.
Here, Violet. Now, you just stay right there and rest a while.
I will. Thank you, Gate. Oh, thank you.
This is better than the last issue of Real Adventures in Love.
My father covered 3 wars, but I'll bet he's never seen a prairie grass fire. Something to prove? Maybe.
The wind's shifting and picking up speed. It's coming right at us.
We better get everybody ready to pull back.
Pulling back! Pulling back!
Albert. Look, Albert, fever.
What the?
I found him out near the fire break.
Oh my God. Ben. Ben!
Rocket! Rocket, where are you?
Oh, Moses, not again.
Julia. We'll find him.
Ben!
Ben! Ben! Ben!
You know, I've never asked you for much.
Ben! Ben! Ben!
Jake! Jake!
Ben!
What do we do now, Jake?
Cross your fingers, kid. You stay put. Get over here, kid! Get over here! Get down on the ground, kid, like a ball! Ben! Ben!
Benjamin! Are you all right? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm drinking water, Mom.
Coming right up.
Fire break's finished. Unless that fire jumps the road, it's done for.
Darn shame we forgot those marshmallows, ain't it, Jake? It's a darn shame. You okay, boy?
Mr. Ricky, you got a minute?
Sure.
Let's go. Do you really have to leave, Gate?
Oh, Violet. You and I, we're like two ships passing in the night.
You'll be sad to see him go, won't you?
Yeah. But you know something? He'll be back.
It may seem strange, but neither Jake nor my mom ever said a word to me about the fire after that day in the field. They didn't have to. I guess some lessons of childhood need regular review. Others, taught once, are simply and quietly and always remembered.
Look at that!
You did it! I can't believe you did it!